I don't know the rest of Texas, but like Austin is like the weather, like everyone was out. Like I was like checking out real estate on my bike just to be like, I was just
I got a
looking
lady.
like this.
Yeah.
Looking like this. And I got to tell you, man, like I kind of like come in hard like this because I want people to be like, and Austin's already weird, right? Like
Yeah.
waiting an hour in line at Terry Black's like this, it's just like it's there's not a ton of Asians. Not like I'm saying to the Asians listening, it's a good place.
It's a open-minded,
I see
cool
very
place.
quickly why you didn't go back after. Like
Yeah,
I don't want to go back.
I'm not going back.
I don't want to go back.
There's no traffic here. The people are so friendly. They're so nice.
Yeah.
It's like everything about it I love. There's so many artists here. There's so many musicians here. There's so many comedians here now. It's thick with comedians.
Yeah, and like you think I like dressing like this? It's because I'm born and raised in LA. Like I'd rather raise kids here and like have them not look like this. Like, sorry, mom. Like that's your fault. Like, so yeah,
It's a great place to raise kids.
Feels very artsy.
Yeah,
like tons of art everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
and the deeper you get, like the more you're here, the more you'll see that.
You do the show. There's people out there that chop it into like TikToks and Reels, and there's one where I talk about the Hadza tribe, the hunter-gatherer tribe, that has 30 million views, and I don't know what that monetizes into for like YouTube or whatever, but I think it's like 50, 60 grand. So it's like someone could get rich just like talking and doing this. And after doing that show, and I'm just telling like my journey to Africa and how I felt being with this hunter-gatherer tribe, it like literally saved their lives. The money that came in, the amount of people that donated to the Hadza, the Maleka Foundation, the foundation people are calling me saying, what's happening right now? There's and like, this is like clean water for them. This is like education, clothes, like all these things. And I'm like, wow, you talk about something on Joe Rogan and it could like save a culture, you know? And there was so much like the influencers that went out there. The guy with the red headband that eats all the crazy shit went out there. The Liver King went out there. Logan Paul, I've never met the guy, calls me like, bro, take me to Tanzania. Like, so there's like insane, like all those videos have like millions of views. Please donate back to the Hadza because like they need it. The Rasuli, Shawnee, the guys that I know out there are like the tourism is great. So it's like a thriving thing just because I talked about it. And like going off what you said, like I helped make a film. I was the cameraman on this film called We Are Hadza. If anyone out there wants, I just helped make it. It's just like the best documentary. It's like the first beginning to end baboon hunt and then skinning it, eating it. Like you feel like you're living that lifestyle. So I'd been with 5, 6, maybe 7 girls, like, and they were all like long-term kind of relationships. There was no like one night stands. And then at that point, like 29, 30, I was like, I'm really not good at this. Like, I don't got any game. I'm not. And like the same way, if you saw me in my 20s as like a street urchin, like street kid, and he's like, oh, I'm going to be the richest artist in the world, you'd be like, you know what the odds of that happening are? Like, it's ridiculous. In that same way, and like not to sound vulgar or objectify women, but that's what I did at that age. I was young and I was like, and then I just went on a tear for a decade, right? Like it was awkward at first, and then like a video game at the end, a combination of like a comedian working out their material, right? And with the oncoming social media and all the, internet stuff, I could figure out on the dates I've been on which material killed. Like what did I say to make what girl laugh, and and I would have all those like a crazy person like in my notes folders, and I could say the perfect combination of words to make a girl laugh, or like, so using everything at my disposal, anything like money, fun, charm, like jokes, power, like I'll get you on this thing, or like just cueing in on what is it that you want and I can get you that. And I was sleeping with multiple women a day, and I was like, this, like, you would never believe, not you, I would never believe what I was doing. Like I was every night, tens, like Victoria's Secret models, A-list celebrities, just like, I was like, whoa. And, I got to a point where I'm an artist, I should, and my parents were convinced I was. Like I was in a car going to an art show with my parents in Mexico City, and my mom, you know, she's like completely invested in my career, and she's like, hey, you know, Andy Warhol used to do like 10, 20 push-ups, and then his mom would give him like a Snicker bar. And I was like, that's an interesting fact, Mom. I didn't know that. And he was gay. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, Leonardo da Vinci, when he used to go out, like no one would know he's an artist. He wouldn't have like a speck of paint on him. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that, Mom. And he was gay. And I was like, where's this going? And then my dad's in the front driving. He's like, he's not gay. I told you he's not gay. And my mom's like, you know, we're Christian, and, you know, but we know that you're an artist, and we know you haven't brought a woman home in like 10 years. So just, it's okay. You could come out of the closet. And I was like, and then, you know, you meet people, and everyone has their game. Like Hollywood people are like, I gotta get that Emmy or that Oscar, or, you know, and so I like pick the game I want to play, money, power. And then it's like, I sit here, and the thing that I learned, the number one important lesson from gambling is get out while you're ahead, is like, I love how much money I have right now. Like, it's the perfect amount. I love that, like, I have no regrets. Like, I've had sex with so many different women that, like, I don't need that anymore. I could be a monk for the rest of my life if I want to, you know, like, and so there's only one final quest, and that's the spiritual quest, right? And that's where, like, people say shit like, the answer is love, and it's like, it is, right? And like there will be shit. There's shit that we talked about before we start recording that we can't, and then there will be shit that we talk about later, and we live in this world now where it's like, it's a crazy world, right? And the answer is love. And everyone says it, and it's in movies and it's in books, but it's, what does that path look like? And so I go towards where I feel that, and I feel that in Africa. When I go to Africa, I feel that, like, in my soul, to my bones. And, you know, I look like this in Austin, and no one judges me. Like, you would think going to Africa, the places I go where there's no Asians, that they would say shit, but they don't. They just accept me. They call me brother. They take me in. They show me their lives, and they're like, you're just part of our tribe now. And I'm like, it makes me want to cry, you know? So, and the fact that, you know, I have this beautiful relationship with you, and, you know, you let me talk about this stuff, and then those words get to, you know, like, I don't know Logan Paul. That guy calls me up right after the show. He's like, take me to Africa, bro. Take me. I'm like, okay, you know, like, and it's just a tremendous thing. And then, you know, we made this film, and it's, you know, it's like the best documentary I've ever seen.